I look pale as well.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what? We're live. It's the Giga Rambles Friday edition. I'm John Caspian.
Giga, wigga, bigga, jigga, bigga, ramble.
And we're joined with a special co-host today, or...
What is up?
it's definitely not us in the background. I know David's back.
Hey.
David's back on the Rambles.
In honor of GAMA.
Yeah. So we just got back from GAMA. With that, and so today we'll be kind of giving you our thoughts, impressions, drink count for David.
That's
I think
impossible.
it was uncountable.
Yeah. No, it was a blur, but it was a good blur.
I was stone cold sober the whole week.
I doubt that. So we'll be going through that, and then we'll also be talking about the new Chaos stuff from Games Workshop and some of the other new things coming out from the gaming world. But yeah, how was your GAMA experience?
It was good.
All right, cool. Moving on.
Next
section.
Next.
No, any highlights?
Yeah, I got to meet a lot of my peers, which was really cool.
Yeah.
I was like meeting them. Had some good meetings, big business deals.
Yeah.
Big business, bigly.
Nice.
Bigly deals that promise won't shut me down this time.
Well, good. I think my takeaway was Cool Mini or Not officially stating the pronunciation of their what is that called when they? Anyways, it's no longer. It's not supposed to be Simon. It's supposed to be come on.
Come on.
Come on, play.
Come on, yeah. Come on and play.
Come on, play.
So if you see us,
We're like, come on, guys.
yeah, it'll be for Cool Mini or Not games. I don't know, like that conversation to me, where it's just like the whole company rebranding thing, or like making sure that people knew what pronunciation the company itself wanted, was kind of cool. Like
They were trying to distract you. From
Were you all there
the
for the first presentation?
exclusive Asthma Day.
oh yeah, right. They're like, we're changing how you pronounce our name. Don't pay attention to this deal in the corner. But yeah, so Cool Mini or Not is going straight through Asmodee, and so that doesn't necessarily change a whole lot for consumer, but it changes.
It's for us.
Yeah. It means that we now get Cool Mini or Not games from Alliance.
That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty much it.
They promised that it means they're not going to run out of stock.
Yeah, which we'll put that
was
to the
laugh,
test.
I don't believe them.
Yeah. So
I did embarrass myself completely on the Asmodee since it was announced like 5 seconds earlier and come on, and then you guys start texting me. So the Asmodee one opened up and goes, "We're going to start running questions," and my response was, "You guys just buy Asmodee or Simon?" Which
they responded, "It's pronounced. Come on, next
Yeah.
question."
yeah, no, I got a dirty look, and then yeah, it was not good.
Yeah.
I felt really bad about that for like the next week.
It's fine. But overall, the show was really good, and it wasn't necessarily like the point of GAMA isn't to like show off spoilers and. Well, the point of GAMA is to really like network and.
As a network, you see a lot of new stuff. Most of the new stuff is already announced. Like Games Workshop goes, "You're going to be the first people to see this new Warcry," and within 5 seconds, it was announced online. It was like, cool. So we were the first exclusive by 5 seconds. Cool.
Right, and it's not about being exclusive, but like, and even the Games Workshop spoilers, like from GAMA themselves, were very limited in what they said. It was like, oh hey, you're getting an expansion to Blackstone Fortress, you're getting a new box game called Warcry, and there's something called Forbidden Power coming out.
By the way, that expansion for Blackstone Fortress actually annoys me so much because a commissar would never fall.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
They have to. There's Renegade. Okay.
No,
So,
I don't believe it.
What if he wasn't a commissar when he fell?
It says he is.
Like, oh, he was a commissar when
Yeah,
he
it
fell?
says he is a commissar. It goes, commissars and Ogrins are some of the most loyal, blah, blah, blah. And when they fall, it's terrible. Like, a commissar would headshot a space marine if he didn't do what he was saying. I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
Hmm.
Don't buy it.
The ruinous powers are strong,
Don't buy
so
it.
maybe. But basically, like, so a lot of the things that were shown off at GAMA weren't necessarily, like, it's not a big spoiler season, right?
No.
It's for us to, like, see what new things we can carry and bring in. Like, we got to talk to the Parabellum guys.
So, yeah, that looks so cool.
And so the Conquest guys did reveal that there was, like, 2 new factions coming out. which was a big concern for a lot of people getting into the game because they didn't want it just to be, humans versus
Weird
monster
spider things.
Well, they're technically elves.
Are they elves?
Yeah.
I actually like their change because I
Yeah.
was reading with the dwarves. The dwarves are not good dwarves.
Oh,
They
yeah,
dress-
They're the bad
like-
dwarves.
They dress like normal. They
Yeah.
look like normal, but they're actually evil dwarves who killed all the good dwarves.
Oh, awesome.
It's
So they're
awesome.
actually bad guys.
Rad.
Just kind of cool. But you look at them like, oh, these guys are cool. And then they're like, oh, they're evil
Yeah.
as shit. So.
And then the Norse are coming, and they're going to be like a combination of humans and then also like other Nordic mythological creatures. Like they're getting a lot of trolls and things like that.
I just
so-
like those big spidery things. I guess the elves have.
Yeah. It's like the something 1,000 year or whatever.
And people are complaining about the scale. I actually really like the scale. I like that it's its own size thing.
Yeah.
I got
One,
the
not
sprue here
everything
actually.
has to be interchangeable with everything else.
Yeah.
And the human models are gorgeous. And I'm not normally one to play human factions, but they make it really enticing with like the size of it and the armor and the detail. So, yeah, I haven't put.
Your spruce.
Was that?
Your spruce. You put your spruce together. Your spruce goose.
I have not.
My spruce goose will fly.
Mark, I got the elf infantry, and Mark got the knights. So
John stole my. I don't know what I got.
yeah, you got nothing. Big old goose egg.
All right, so here is a dude, and then here's a 32 millimeter Fallout MIDI that's next to it.
John just looks like he's in black, so I actually don't think
Yeah.
anybody can see anything.
John, oh, there he is.
Hey!
So then the dude's head would be a full-on head taller than this Fallout Mini, so that's pretty big scale.
Yeah, I mean it's perfect.
Yeah, and also the Parabellum guys are really good about making displays and making the game look enticing.
Yeah,
like
it
you
look-
walk
it
by their
looks-
booth.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, probably the best boot there.
Photos I got, man. Whew.
I saw them. I saw Amvalate Games.
Yep.
Our good friend Aaron's new company.
Oh,
that
yeah,
he works
yeah.
for.
We're
So I
gonna be-
bought. Some point that's going to arrive.
Yeah. So we'll be carrying Ethereum,
Yeah.
which is pretty
They
exciting.
promised me it was going to ship last Monday.
Well, we didn't get tracking, so maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. We'll find out.
Like in Chicago, it's like a 2-day ship.
Unless
What's
they
going on?
purposely put it like ground, like a week.
Man.
You never know. And then what else? We saw the new WizKid stuff. There's new D&D minis coming. There's
So
new.
much. New D&D dungeon tiles.
Yes. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
that's really
Or WizKids dungeon
Yeah.
tiles.
So-
Not really D&D. For any game.
correct. Anyone that wants to use dungeon tiles. The neat thing is that they're reversible. Are they pre-painted? I didn't see the show. Can't remember if they're pre-painted or not.
Can't remember. I have pictures. But
I feel like they
somewhere.
might be, but either way,
they're
Um,
cool.
yeah, it's really neat. And then we also
Some great board games.
yeah.
That Trekking Across America, we have that over there. Got that in.
Yeah.
Super awesome. There was a game called. I keep wanting to call it Bosk, but I know that's not right.
No, but it is
It's
Bosk.
like-
It's
is it
like
Bosk?
BOS.
Is
Like
it not Rosk?
no, I think it's like Bosk. I
It's
think,
cool.
but it's not spelled like the Star Trek.
It's like you
character.
go through the
Star Wars.
seasons
Oh,
and
okay.
like you basically plant your trees, and then the wind blows leaves off the trees, and you place them to score points, and then you change player, and they decide the direction of the wind.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it was a really interesting take. I really liked it.
There's a new dinosaur game coming out from EL.
that?
But basically, you play as a dinosaur, and like each turn, there's like lava flows that are like going through, and you're supposed to like maneuver around them. It comes with like cute little dinosaur
Speaking of
miniatures.
dinosaurs, I started watching Love, Death, and Robots last night. Weird.
Oh, I was gonna say like when were there's dinosaurs? There's one episode.
So the
with
first
dinosaur.
one with Topher Grace.
So
The dinosaurs. The
I'm not sure if you know this, but with Love, Death, and Robot, they change up the viewing order of the shorts for everyone that watches it.
Oh, I was wondering because mine's all weird.
Yeah, so there's not like I think there's like 4 different set orders, and they change it up based on your viewing habits.
Wow.
I do like me some Topher Grace, so they
Yeah.
were right there.
Yeah, so Topher Grace, so hot right
The
now.
best Venom. I couldn't even say that without laughing.
Oh man, I haven't seen that movie ever since I saw it in theaters. I was like, once is enough, but maybe I need to watch.
Best sunscreen dance.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3, then into the Spider-Verse. They reference that movie. by
Oh,
the
they
way.
do?
Yeah, they do. Because one of the Spider-Man is from the Raimi universe,
Oh.
or at least references the Raimi universe. So,
I'm back.
yeah.
So,
All right, off cue as normal.
immediately off
All right, so
You just
John,
got an example of my seminars.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that is an important point. We did do 3 seminars, me and David, together as a team.
team.
Equal
Footing.
equal footing, 100%.
100%.
And they went really well. It was a lot of fun to like get up and speak to our peers and have them sort of listen to us.
I got good feedback.
Yeah.
Apparently one guy said I had no idea what I was talking about. So
Yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah.
I have 3 awards, so
Yeah.
Jump off.
And it's always interesting. They're like, what do you do that's successful? They're like, well, we're really good at selling miniatures. And people are going to be like, you're really successful at miniatures. Can we be successful too? And it's like, yes, this is what you have to do. Or this is what we've done to be successful.
Yeah, it's not really what you have to do. It's
Yeah.
what we did. Here's what we did. I'd say it might not work for everybody. I mean, if you're in
Yeah.
a town of like 10,000 people.
May not just have enough people there to make it worthwhile. Like, it's unfortunate, but like you really have to know your community. But it was cool getting feedback and then people coming up and talking to us later and all that sort of stuff. And then,
If you happen to have been at the seminars, let us know how we did.
yeah, if you're watching this, we would love constructive feedback because we might have to give more seminars later. And
We actually do. We have to give marketing next year.
well, that's John Caspian.
That's John Caspian's job.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand in the background and address the slides.
Yeah,
In a dress? Okay, yeah.
in a dress, nice little sundress.
Yeah.
Well,
Gotta show off the gams.
Reno's cold though.
It's cold.
Yeah, so
Snowing at one point.
Let's go to Reno where it snows every March. Okay.
At least this time I brought a sweater. Oh my god, I was miserable the
I'm
first year I
skiing
went.
next
Yeah,
It's not like I go to seminars or anything myself.
that's what the employees
Speaking of
do.
seminars that you might have went to, John,
Yeah, it's good. Don't go.
what was your favorite seminar that you saw?
So there's a couple. Basically, Dawn from the Game Annex in Fort Wayne, she gave a really good presentation about modeling your business after Disney's more or less corporate structure.
Mhm.
Like, they're like, hey, this is what Disney does to give a great atmosphere, not only for your customers, but also for your employees. And I like that one a lot. And then in terms of the game companies, I really enjoyed Privateer Presses because they were really interactive with us who, like the retailers that were there. And they gave out some good information and they actually let us know kind of what's coming, how the game is going to be changing over the next year. So I like that.
Of the few seminars I went to, John and Tim's from Total Escape Games, they did one on like how to manage your employees.
Yeah.
He walked in like all ripped up,
Oh,
sleeve
yeah.
off, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What the hell is he doing coming in? Has he been drinking all night?"
Yeah.
And it took me nearly 5 minutes to figure out that was actually part of the seminar. That he was showing off an employee coming late. Oh, he also came late, coming late and undressed and on camera. It was really cool. That was
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, also, Tim Korkowski when he with the Cubicle 7.
Cubicle?
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 The Cubicle 7 seminar, when they're going over the Warhammer Fantasy roleplay, they talked a little bit about the first expansion that's coming out.
Guys.
Yeah, they're
You know they're based in Ireland?
yes.
I
Yeah,
didn't know.
That's the reason why they're
How did I talk to him? I was like,
yeah.
wait, you're in need? Okay.
but yeah, so we met a majority of the like in-house staff for Cubicle 7. They're absolutely amazing guys, really receptive to feedback. And then their seminar was really great. I mean, I probably had a leg up since I knew Tim, and Tim knew in advance I was going to be asking about lizard men in the presentation. So he gave me a little bit of information. They're real as long as they want to be.
Whoa.
That's an Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, the Age of Sigmar.
Age of
Yeah.
yeah.
And they did say with the Warhammer Fantasy roleplay that after the first couple of expansions where they, kind of reinvigorate some of the popular older content, they'll be doing new expansions going to places that the original Warhammer Fantasy roleplay never went to before.
Vampire Coast.
Yeah, so they might be doing Vampire Coast, they might be doing Khemri, they might be
Ooh,
doing
did
Lustry.
Cathay?
Yeah,
Are they going to like
we don't know.
Warhammer Asia?
Like that would be really cool. Like if they eventually do the entire world, if
I
it's
was loving
really
that
popular.
the Warhammer world. They have all these cool names. You can tell they kind of like ran out of ideas to go east because it's just called Nippon. And it's like, well, that's just man.
Yeah, that's literally what Japan is.
All right, cool. I guess
Fine.
we'll never go there.
But that was a really great seminar as well. And we really appreciate the guys from both Privateer Press and Cubicle 7 taking the time to talk to us after the seminar.
And we looked all around, John, all week.
We couldn't find a single Will Pagani.
Not a single Will Pagani.
Oh,
Who's there in spirit?
Very
And if you want
we were there in
food
spirits.
reviews, David will be typing up his food review documents, reviewing each one of the Gamma dinners that he went to.
Sunday night steak, Monday night steak,
Oh my
Tuesday night steak, Wednesday night Italian.
Oh.
Thursday night steak. They were all the same place.
There's a really good steakhouse in the
So
hood,
full of steak.
in the casino.
It made good old fashions though, which I liked.
Yeah.
And to answer Kai's question, the Fireside Cafe right outside actually had the best old fashions.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So much so that I bought 4 at once. One more.
They're like,
Well, there's also like a
here's
20
your
minute,
old fashioned.
There's also like a 20-minute wait, so I was like, I'll have 4, please, so I don't have to come back.
Yeah, we had 6 in a half an hour span.
It
That was right after we won the marketing award, actually.
was. That was a good night.
That was a great night.
And so, other things, basically getting to talk with other game stores, like on a personal level.
Well, you get to see the stuff you're doing. Does it work? What doesn't work? What do they
Yeah.
do?
Mhm.
Find out that. Oh yeah. When everything looks like it's like normal up front, but it's totally on fire in the back.
Yeah.
That's standard. That's
Yeah.
pretty much how it is.
It's kind of reassuring in a way.
People go, man, we see you do so well. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, you fool.
Whenever the back's on fire, we just close the door. It's fine.
It's true.
But yeah, John, what was your takeaway from Gamma?
Oh my gosh, there's so much. First of all, there was a lot of, I mean, as a photographer, that's my main thing, is like there's a lot of cool lighting with a lot of the minis they were showing off, like the Parabellum folks. If you look at the photo album that I posted on the Gigabytes page, you can see, like the big dinosaur thing that has the 2 massive cannons on it for
Yeah.
Conquest. So
The
that's going to
dwarves.
be like first purchase, is going to be that one. They actually have a melee version, they said, so I'm not sure what that's going to look like.
Yeah,
Huh?
they're calling the dwarfs Durham.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, okay, cool. Durham. That's cool.
The soccer team I support is from County Durham.
Oh, good.
Now, these dwarves are not like your typical super stumpy dwarves. They actually look like what you would imagine dwarves do in Lord of the Rings or something like that.
Tiny people.
The big avatar of Cthulhu, which is coming out soon for Dust, looks amazing.
That'll be here like within a couple weeks, right?
That's here for Depicon. Released the same time as Depicon, which is next week.
Next
Or
week.
is that this week?
No,
Next
it's next weekend.
Oh yeah, sorry,
End
it's
of
still
March.
Friday. That's right.
But that thing looks incredible. Very
Remember
cool.
This time a week ago, we were on a plane at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I met with the Grex guy because we carry Grex airbrush supplies, and they have this new fan thing for airbrushes, which is perfect for base coating. So I'm going to be doing an interview with them about how to get into airbrushing with Grex. So
Sure.
it'd be great for folks who have questions about it because he's a very technical guy. So he'll be able to answer any technical questions about, do you need a tank? Do you need all this other stuff? What do you actually need to start doing miniatures and airbrushing miniatures? So that was really cool. And then just the plethora of people. And I use plethora in the sense of just it seems like too many people to meet, and I didn't still get enough people to meet.
You got to talk to the War Cradle guys, right?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
going to be doing something with them. I can't talk about it yet, but we will be able to talk about something soon with them.
And
I
then
had to
I
sign a
got to talk
non-disclosure agreement, so it's okay.
to TT Combat. Got to talk to them
Yeah.
about
Mhm.
the drop zone. See that drop zone thing is like
Yeah,
this
it
big.
was huge.
Yeah.
That's the scale. Like drop zones like this big, and they're like
Yeah.
things like this.
It's like the size of a. It's bigger than a knight.
I was like, oh, that's a really awesome 3-up. And he's like, no, this is the actual model. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
He goes, well, we're taking back
I also
Earth.
got to learn that Brother Steve was played for the GW folks here in the
Yeah.
States in Memphis. So
Yeah.
at some point, they had like a staff meeting at one point, and they showed at the beginning of it.
Only we had
Yeah.
more Brother Steve episodes.
We
Hmm.
do.
How can that happen?
But
But when?
when?
That's
when?
always the question. It's when you
Yeah.
least expect him.
But when?
My chair is sweet.
My also old fashions are amazing. I never really had them a lot, but
Can never go wrong with a good old fashioned.
Yeah, no,
Right?
it's true. No, absolutely.
it was
so-
cool to me to win the marketing award thing because to me we're not doing like anything terribly special. We're just doing it consistently, which is great.
Yeah,
Consistency is pretty very special. That blows people's minds.
yeah, like we pushed that in our organized play.
But
like,
John,
seminar.
what happens if nobody turns up the first week?
You still do it.
But what happens the second week?
Still do it.
Then what?
You keep doing it.
Oh man, that sounds hard.
That sounds like work.
Oh.
No one gets in this industry for work.
True, I got it in for the cruises.
Yep, for the cruises,
Right.
just like everyone else. So yeah, Gamma was a great experience. If you guys have any questions about Gamma, particularly, feel free to message us in the comments or come in and talk to us in person.
I love to talk.
But we want to move forward. And so before we get on Games Workshop, we want to take a moment to honor our next Giga Champion.
You ready
Oh
for
yeah,
this?
cool.
Yeah. Dave, would you like to say, would you like to give some kind words?
You know what? He's all right for a Brit.
Yeah. Good. All right. All right. So our next champion is going to be honored on the wall is Jamie Naismith for all of his hard work. With just being consistent with Armada.
And always being so pleasant.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where we talk about consistency so much. Jamie follows through with the events he runs.
Yep.
He does them on a regular basis. And you know what? He's here when he says he's going to be here.
Oh, yeah.
And that's such a big thing.
He's an awesome dude.
Yeah.
I've known Jamie for, God, Jamie, how long?
I mean, I've known
It
him.
must be 11 years.
I was going to say, I've known him at least for like 9 now.
Yeah.
Ever since I started working here.
And yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
But for that, Armada, Titanicus now as well.
Yeah,
That's
Titanicus.
He gave me my first game of Adeptus Titanicus. I won.
Yeah.
Which doesn't
Never
happen
forget.
often.
But Jamie, you are now captain of your own rebel ship in the fleet. So
There's a drop!
Yeah. We didn't
A
draw
trop?
you a Mon Calamari. But once again,
that would have actually.
I don't know.
I just wanted the helmet. I love
Yeah.
the iconic fleet helmet. I love it.
Yeah. So once again, thank you to Emily at EJS Creations for doing the artwork for Jamie. And Jamie, we can't thank you enough for all the hard work you've done here at the store. We really appreciate not only you running events, but also being our friend for almost a decade. So
seriously, for more.
So thank you for putting up with us for all that time, especially David.
Enjoy, and we'll have a printout for you.
Yep.
Frame Tiggy.
Yep, we'll have a printout, and then you'll be framed and immortalized on our wall
forever
until we move to Gigabytes 3, and then we'll be on a different wall.
Yeah.
So
we'll leave on this wall when we leave. People come in and be like, "What is this stuff?"
Don't worry, we will bolt it in. So
awesome.
Once again, thank you. So yeah, and by the way, if you guys are curious about becoming a champion, once again, we have an application on our website to become a champion for whatever game system that you really enjoy.
That's really cool. Like it's a great way to be involved in the community, give back to the community.
Yeah.
Get a wicked shirt.
Yeah. Wicked. So I need to order more of those shirts. Speaking of, so you get a shirt, and you get other benefits, and if you do it for long enough, you will be immortalized on our wall for some nice fancy artwork. So
yep.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So pre-orders going up this week. We have
what?
Yeah, Abaddon. He's up on the screen, or was up on the screen. So Abaddon.
Oh, I thought that was still Jamie.
No, Abaddon is the premier chaos baddie. He's the the guy after Horus. He is the
lieutenant successor.
Yeah, successor to Horus. He leads the majority of Chaos Forces in 40K, and now he's got a nice new model to represent him in all of his glory.
He's as tall as Guilliman.
Yeah.
All as swollen by chaos.
They do
say, I think, in the Heresy that he was tall as Horus.
Yeah.
Was, so he was like almost pre-Marxized originally. But I imagine he's had a little bit of a
chaos love,
chaos infusion.
Yeah, all up on that demon juice.
All up on that.
But yeah, so Abaddon is, once again, they wanted to make him a counterpart to Guilliman, and they wanted to basically almost be a diorama when they put them next to each other.
It sounds just.
Oh, but yeah, so Abaddon plus the new Chaos Codex Revised comes out, plus Vigilus Ablazed, or Vigilus Ablaze, not in the past.
Vigilus Blazed.
Yeah. And then also a couple other releases, the Chaos Space Marine box set and the Noctilith Crown go up for pre-order this Saturday. So we'll be taking pre-orders for that. Then we expect it to be a huge hit. So definitely look forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
The new Chaos kit looks really great. So all that
I actually don't know how Vigilus ends up. Do they win or lose?
Yeah, so we don't know. I haven't seen any spoilers.
I like the Shadow Spear, but the Shadow Spear one, someone told me that happened before Vigilus, but it actually is not.
Oh, really?
No, it's not. It's after Vigilus. After Calgar arrives, he just sends out all the groups.
Gotcha.
To get to the planets, and those guys end.
Gotcha. Yeah, because like they talked about it in the White Dwarf, and they talked about it in the past tense. So,
Past tense in that they're all dead.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Spoilers. The Ultramarines lose that.
But yeah, so those go for pre-order, and then we've this whole week we've been getting more spoilers of more Chaos models we weren't necessarily expecting to get.
Right.
So the Dark Apostle was previewed. And so he's a new model, and not only is the model new, but he comes with a retinue of cultists.
That's cool. I like the cultists with the weird faces.
Yeah, so they're coming with him to improve his prayers, and it's also nice that Chaos is getting prayers to do instead of just psychic abilities. And then John, I think, put up already the Lord Executioner, or can't remember what his actual name is, but he's the new Chaos Executioner.
I think that's it.
And he was
the headsman.
Yeah, the headsman. And he's previewed in the World Eaters article. And not only does he work for the World Eaters, but he should be for everyone else, by the way.
He's a World Eater?
No, he's not just World Eaters.
Oh,
he,
right.
He can be everyone. So,
Ecumenical.
He can be run in World Eater effectively because the World Eaters have all those like cool, like, you get extra melee bumps. But his shtick is if he has a heroic intervention of like 6 inches, if it's a character within.
Oh, wow.
So if a character charges within 6 of him, he's just like, cool, I'm gonna go kill it. So
Nice.
I'm gonna wreck it.
Yeah, that's his job. But so Games Workshop has really redone and reinvigorated the entire Chaos line with it.
They look so cool.
Yeah, like we know we're getting new Terminators. We're supposed to be getting a Havoc kit. I believe we got a little bit of foresight in terms like some items are moving over to Direct that probably won't get redone, like the Forge Fiend and Mauler Fiend.
Yeah, I was surprised with that. I would have thought with the whole idea of flesh trees and stuff.
Yeah.
It would be.
Once again, Games Workshop is like, well, we're too busy making the new stuff to keep producing the old stuff, which is why they switch stuff over to Direct.
Well,
or so they
base off sales, and then they base it off. When an item enters their best sellers, like Abaddon, something has to leave. So
yeah.
Model Fiends weren't selling that great for a while because the rules weren't great for a while.
Yeah. So they put it into Direct, then they release new rules, then everyone wants it. Oh, Travis is in chat.
Boo
Hey,
Direct.
Travis.
Yeah, Boo Direct. Yeah, don't worry, Travis. I tried to talk to him about that.
Yeah.
I didn't get very.
I was there. I saw David's attempt.
What did it look
That's a
like?
great
Not
question.
me.
That's a great question. We'll talk about that after.
Yeah, it's a great question.
Yeah,
moving on. Have you seen this super cool commissar? There shouldn't be fall to chaos. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, so
No, that does excite me for Trader Guard.
yeah,
'Cause,
so
man, those Blackstone Trader Guard.
with that, something to think about is that Games Workshop now has all of the framework for Renegade Trader Guard. Like they have the Commissar, they have the Ogrins, they have the troops. Then don't call him a Commissar.
Call him like a blood pack or something
Yeah.
like that.
But basically, all they need to do is release like a vehicle bit sprue for like the
Just the
Imperial
chaos
Guard.
of it.
Yeah,
I want the stalker things that they describe in the Ghost book. It's basically like a ball with legs.
like a Venom Stalker.
Like a Venom crawler?
No, but it's piloted by a blood pack guy. Almost like a bulbous sentinel, but with like 5 legs. 6
Okay.
legs.
Huh.
Well, if they ever come out with like a Venom Stalker sprue, they might
Welcome, I'm
have.
back, and I will be totally random
Yeah,
time with Flo.
but like they'll eventually come out with a Venom Stalker sprue, right? Like, because it won't just be in.
Of course.
So then they could just do
yes,
multi-part.
because they have to. So I bought 2 Shadow Spears.
Yeah.
Strange enough, you bought 2 Shadow Spears.
Weird how that worked out.
But I'm giving away all my infiltrators because I don't like that they're all the same models. I'm sure they have kits
Yeah,
so that I can. I don't have 4 guys who are like this.
right.
It's just
Or 4 guys that are like.
no. There's only 1 guy in,
Oh,
in the
okay.
kit.
So
But
you
there's
got-
2. There's 2 like this in each kit, and there's 2 that are like walking towards you.
Yeah.
I changed that.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I like they're doing a new Chaos Space Marine sprue, so I can mix that like the 2 boxes of Chaos Space
And it
Marines.
works
I
with
can
the
mix
old
it
kits.
up. Yeah, it's really
We
good.
still have the old kits in stock. They'll be cheaper.
Yeah, that's true.
Just push that sale.
Yeah,
39 instead of 60. It's a
Yeah.
savings.
No, it absolutely is. And it's really interesting, especially for people who like the older style of shoulder pads, because they're about to be gone. Because they're now all going to be that like scalloped shoulder pad for Chaos.
I'm allergic.
I know.
What do y'all think? Like,
You're also-
why didn't Chaos get a Primaris treatment? Like, they do have cool stuff like Venom Crawlers and whatnot, like Demonkin. But
Well, they're going to be taller, aren't they? The models are
no,
taller.
I mean like an actual like Primaris rule, like 2 wounds.
So a lot of reasons for that is because of the fluff background. They, Primaris can't be Chaos as of yet.
Okay.
Fabius will make him. Fabius will
Yeah,
make him. He's
and-
captured some. He'll make him.
But I want to say that they're going a different direction. They're going more toward Demonkin as in
Yeah.
Primaris. So they want to push more of those demonic units. Some people said that they saw previews of like a new unit coming.
I think that was just possessed. Maybe some greater possessed.
I think so as well. But once again, people were, like if we ever see something Primaris, it's not going to be just Primaris Marines with like spikes on them. It'll be,
He says spikes. Give him spikes.
it'll be more on that Chaos side. They'll be
That's
using
an Evil
those.
Dead ref.
So yeah, like I expect more demon engine guys than just a straight Primaris like Chaos Primaris. So I think that's the way they want to go, and they want to make Primaris and Chaos more distinct from each other. I think that's one of the big reasons.
Was it Galbrack or
Yeah.
Valbrack? What's that one the
Yeah.
Wordbear's doing? I'll like take a demon in.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it was the Valbrak or the Valbrock or whatever.
yeah, it's like Vol Galbrack or Vol Val.
Yeah, either way.
It's chaos. It
yeah.
needs to be purged with flame.
So and I think that's a big thing. They want to make Chaos look like the old industrial tech, and the Marines look like shiny new stuff, because they're incorporating a lot more of the Legion style stuff in the like weapon designs and that with kit.
If you're talking about Imperium, you mean to say it's bland.
Yeah, but it's all on that demon juice, so it's fine. It's got a
Oh
lot of
no, I
character.
mean the
Yeah,
Imperium
yeah.
one. Imperium was too clean. They don't even have purity seals.
Oh, for the Legion, the Legion ones.
No, for like the Primaris, new Primaris. They look awesome. They're great. I just wish they had more doodads.
I like the lack of doodads. I like that
Yeah,
nice,
I like
clean
beads and
Yeah.
skulls. I like skulls.
And you don't
But
like
also-
Chaos?
No, I'll probably start Chaos Army.
Yeah, eventually. Well, like because they also have stuff.
Yeah, you know what I'll do is I'll trader guy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because like the cleaved, like they have rules for the cleaved, and
Oh, really?
yeah, there's rules for the cleaved. Red Corsairs, the scourged, the guys who know the truth of the like all the truth in the world kind of thing. I don't know, like it's some Zinch thing.
I know all the truth.
And then there's like another renegade one outside, but they have all those like they have like chapter tactics and
Yeah.
things like that for
Oh,
or not
cool.
warlord traits for like the cleaved and things like that. So it's kind of interesting because I think they put the cleaved and the scourge in there particularly because Thousand Suns, Death Guard are now on their own book. So if you want to get a bunch of Chaos Space Marines and devote it to a god, you can with them. So
Makes sense, I guess.
yeah. But I'm still debating on whether making my own chapter or going with Red Corsairs because
Mm.
Huron Blackheart is my boy.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. I would love to see him get a new updated model.
You can just modify up to 4-draw one. Little hand flame.
Oh yeah, Luft Huron.
Huron.
Yeah. So, but yeah, with all this chaos stuff, it's really exciting because they haven't redesigned an entire range like this in a very, very long time.
Institute
That was that was all new. This is like a redesign because a lot of times, like, so if you look at Space Marine, the Primera stuff, they didn't redo all that. It's like this one, they're like, oh, hey, we're redoing like the Chaos Space Marines, the Obliterators, the
Not since Dark Elder.
Terminators.
They haven't done since Dark Elder.
Yeah.
That's Dark Elder.
And when was that? Was that 2014 or was that even...
No, 2011?
11 or
Oh.
12.
God, yeah, it's a while ago. It blows my mind sometimes how long ago something.
Yeah. So
12. Maybe it was 12.
yeah, and there's also
I think Necrons were.
there was an article saying they had two columns next to each other. The releases Tyranids have gotten since 2014, and the releases Space Marines have gotten since 2014. Space Marines had like 20 something. Tyranids, 0.
Yeah.
It's like they're due.
Well, they're not reading the story right now.
Yeah.
The story is all like Western Galaxy. Is that a thing in space?
Sure.
This size, Galactic West,
Galactic West.
where it's like Acadian Gate and all that. They're all over here.
Yeah. And they did say at the beginning of 8th edition that they wanted to
FedEx.
bring Chaos back up to the adversary for the Imperium.
Mm.
Well, they're doing good because I've
Yeah.
been reading all the books. By the way, if you get a chance to read that, Katie Stands and Katie in Honor,
Yeah.
those are good books.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm still working through the Beast Arises.
However, it is a mass of Cadian names who then die.
Yeah.
They're like, this is Sergeant blah 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 blah. Titan
Dead.
walks on him. It's like, okay.
Well,
cool.
That's
though.
funny.
I mean, I felt bad because reading the first book, in the Beast Arises, I Am Slaughter, like, they're like, here's all these Imperial fists. This is what they're about. They love their walls. Like, you know, they're brothers. And you just see them get, like, just blown away bit by bit by bit as the book goes on. It's like, oh, poor guys.
Well.
But, you know, so...
Imperial Fists are not Imperial Fists really anymore. They're a nation of all these other chapters now. Oh, sorry. Spoilers.
It's fine.
It came out like 2 years ago. My God.
Yeah, guys, read a book.
Yeah.
Or listen to
But
a
you know,
book.
one thing actually reading the Cadian books, one thing that interests me is, so you know Creed disappears, right?
Yeah.
He gets taken by Trazyn, but no one knows where he is. Pask is on the planet,
Really?
and no one knows what happened to Pask. Last time
He
you
just
see him,
showed up?
the last time you see him, he's driving the Shadow Swords, and he's like just blowing away Titans.
Yeah.
And they follow one regiment escapes because they just followed a line of like dead Titans to the escape zone. But then the escape is like, hey, have you seen Pask? And they're like, no. So Pask might be dead, but he's probably not dead.
On what planet?
No, Pask, Knight Commander Pask.
Yeah,
The
what
tank-
planet?
Oh, in Cadia.
Ah, still? Oh yeah, because it's not totally destroyed, right?
Really weird. I think they retconned it because originally like cracked open the planet, but now I think it's just surrounded by the warp and there's demons and stuff everywhere. So I don't
Really?
think it's. Yeah. Now it's just a demon planet.
Because it was the Necron pylons that were keeping it from, pushing back the warp, right?
Yeah. So what? It's really clever what they did. They retconned that every Black Crusade of Abaddon's wasn't a failure. He just had a plan, and each time he went to Black Crusade, he would attack a planet, destroy the pylons, and then retreat. And that's what he did 12 times. And then he went to Cadia and basically blew it up.
That was super smart.
Is what? Yeah, well, super smart when you have the benefit of novel hindsight to be able to change what happened.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's smart to
Yeah, super
retcon
smart.
that. Because a lot
It
of
is.
folks were like, why would he constantly fail if he's the blessed by chaos?
Well, a lot of billions of people that are fighting him. So.
Yeah.
But no, it was a cool story. I enjoyed that. So that's Cadian. What's it called? So I'm reading Cadian Honor right now. That's a good book.
That's excellent. That's so good.
Yeah.
So, news for everybody. We're going to do a new stream campaign of Fallout Wasteland Warfare. So I've already got Giga HQ. It's effectively going to have David, John, myself, some other staff members as characters. David, you'll be in the power armor.
I was
Right
going to say,
here.
if it's me, it's going to be at like 7 a.m. or something.
No. You're going to be in it, but as a character in it.
Oh.
So you're going to be the owner of Giga, Wasteland's finest miniature shop.
Live my life as an NPC. Gotcha.
That's the one. That's the one. And so the idea is basically going to be that people have to go out and get supplies to build these miniatures inside Giga, the Wasteland mini shop. Fighting off super mutants and doing forays into the Wasteland to sell the wares. Sending
Nice.
out caravans into the wastes.
Oh, if anybody needs them, we just got in. Well, this is 12 Goliaths, apparently. And another box has another 2. So 14 Goliaths for Gene Stealers today. Look at that.
And for those of you who don't know, congratulations to David.
What?
Congratulations, David.
Oh, thanks. For
What's
what?
the big news?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Tani's watching. My wife's watching. Yeah, we're about to have a new Giga baby come September. Yeah, so that's kind of awesome. Very, very excited.
I hear John's a lovely name.
John.
J-O-N.
J-O-N.
I
J-O-N.
approve. John approves.
Prince Caspian.
Yeah, you could be John Caspian Finn.
It's actually a good name.
Yeah.
Prince. So, if it's a boy.
It works for me.
Princess if it's a girl.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, no.
Or Johnina.
Caspiana.
Ooh, Caspiana. That's pretty good.
Can it be Rin Prince Finn?
It would be my world. That's a Warhammer. Thank you, John.
No problem.
Yeah, I usually don't get to Warhammer.
Yeah, no.
We should do a suggestion box for names that David just chucks out when he's...
We'll just read them on the next stream. For the next 6 months, every week we'll read baby suggestion names.
Should
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
and we're gonna have to instead of doing like David's cruise watch, we're gonna have to do like a expected baby.
You know what has happened,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because Tanya wouldn't buy me a Warlord Titan, so I just decided to make one.
Can we make little armor? So, you know, we'll wait. We'll wait until they can walk, and then we'll
I
load
just
them
thought
up.
I just rolled over.
Yeah. Tanya. Okay, Tanya's still watching.
Oh
Good.
no, yeah, we're
Yeah.
embarrassing stuff to
Yeah.
Tanya. Yeah.
Good. No, I like the idea of a baby name suggestion box. We'll have
Baby
to.
name suggestion box.
yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
Giga baby names.
Giga Baba.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It
super
can't be
exciting.
Steve.
I was told, when was it, love? Last Wednesday? I was allowed to actually tell people in private.
Yeah.
So I was like,
And I kept a secret.
John kept a secret, which blew my mind. I think because you were drunk. So
I'm on my best when I'm. drunk.
oh, hey, Greg War says he's working on my order. All my
Hooray!
new
That's the Avatar stuff, the Avatar of Cthulhu. Which, by the way, even if you don't play Dust, get the Mythos stuff just for your Cthulhu campaigns and whatnot. Like,
yeah, seriously, that'd be
Yeah.
great for Call of Cthulhu roleplay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also for,
Oh, she's not allowing me to have baby armor.
but it keeps the baby safe.
But just think. All right, how about
Halloween.
this? How about this? We put a saddle on Coco. All right,
Yeah.
you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
no.
And the baby on Coco in the baby armor, jousting.
Yeah. No, that's good. Perfect.
Makes sense.
At what point could the baby stay on Coco, though?
I mean, that's
And
her
not
boy.
crush her? Isn't she 2
Yeah.
pounds?
No.
Coco's like 13 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, she looks 2 pounds, so. Ball of hair.
What I really want is for you to get the Chewy belt, like ammo belt for Coco, and then you can dress your child up like Han.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can do Lulu. as
Oh
Layla.
my God.
Yeah.
And then I can make the baby's first words be punch it, Chewy.
or
Punch it, Chewy.
or you're gonna be like,
brilliant.
"I love you, baby Finn," and I'll look back at you and be like, "I know."
Ah, that's good.
Oh my God.
Han is a good name.
Han is a good name. Han is a good name. I like Han.
That was
Han
hilarious.
Solo Finn.
First words have to be I know. Oh my God. It's on the record now.
Yeah.
Oh, she's vetoing Giga Daycare. I've actually
good influence.
legitimately been asked about Giga Daycare.
Yeah.
Where
It'd work.
we can get him paint models. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Production line.
Doesn't need to be good. It needs to be done.
That's a great point.
We'd be already way ahead. If I
We
could
should
have
take a daycare poll. How many people want it?
Yeah. Say yes to the daycare.
Like, I honestly want to put a daycare whenever we move to our next location. I think it's a good idea. We actually have like specialists or people who are trained in running daycares offering
that's
to go work
true.
there.
Andrew Hinson's wife.
Yeah,
is-
she's daycare. Yeah, so
Brian, y'all nerds. Yes. Yes. I'm going to give that a heart.
shock.
but anyways, we'll have more news on baby Gilliman Finn later on. Rogel. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, by the way, I talked with the GW folks about the pronunciation of it, and apparently no one knows how to pronounce it.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's-
girly man.
It's Guillemin.
That's what,
Really?
yeah.
It's Guilliman.
Rebut Gilliman?
Rub butt
Gillim-
girly man.
Robot
I don't recall
girly.
the conversation anymore because no one knows how to pronounce it.
It's Rebute Guilliman.
Something
It
like
actually,
that.
it actually is Rebute.
Reboot. I think it's reboot.
No,
It's not
It's
French.
Rebute.
Yeah.
There was no A when he was saying it. It was just
It's E,
reboot.
Roman. Yeah, but they're
Yeah,
Brits. They don't
yeah.
understand what they're talking about. Psh,
Yeah.
English people.
Who knows?
Wait.
Who knows? Important conversations of life.
But anyway, so where do we go from here?
That covers
You're
quite a
almost-
bit. Upcoming events.
Oh, wishing Mark was back, aren't you?
Yeah, no, so I do want to talk a little bit about upcoming events and upcoming releases. We do have the March Steamroller on the 30th. We actually have a lot of people already coming in from South Carolina. So if you're watching, Don, thanks for rounding the troops and bringing them out.
Secret
Um,
War agrees with me. Rebute.
And then we also have When's the next 40K thing? I'm blanking. Warzone.
Gigabytes.
Warzone Giga is
Weekend of April 11th.
18th?
No, it's the 12th.
12th?
I'm gonna be gone.
Oh no! John is going on a cruise that week.
I'll take lots of photos of me not drinking.
Oh.
Maybe a little bit.
Good jinx, good jinx.
Anyways, so we have Warzone Giga, but more importantly, we have the hyperspace trials taking place this week.
Yes.
No, that's April 2nd or 3rd.
Wait, no. Which X-Wings things this weekend?
That's the warm-up.
Warm-up, excuse me, it's the
X-Wing,
warm-up this
X-Wing
week.
Hyperspace Trials warm-up.
Warm-up.
Yes,
Oh my
it's
God.
this weekend.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So it is a big X-Wing event taking place at the store, and with that, we have the new releases for X-Wing, the
Almost forgot about
Droid
that.
Army and the Galactic
I got the
Republic.
big ones.
Dude, the droids look amazing.
Yeah, the droids are amazing. It actually makes me excited to play because you can just run a swarm of droid
That's what I'm gonna be
ships.
doing.
Look at all the X-Wing.
But then the Galactic or the Guardians of the Republic, you get to have Jedis. And
Center
then you
bust.
can Dooku for the Trade Republic. It's pretty cool.
And Darth Maul apparently in here.
Is Darth Maul in there?
This is Darth Maul.
Oh, interesting. Cool. You can have Darth Maul.
More I know. And Grievous.
Oh yeah, Grievous. I love Grievous. Anyways,
So there's a
so
bunch of other stuff.
whole bunch of new releases for
7
X-Wing.
more boxes.
Yeah, it's a big wave because it's 2 new whole factions for the game itself. So,
How do you have a paycheck?
how do I have a paycheck? When people pay me for commissions. Mm.
Yeah, so Warzone Gigabytes is gonna be awesome. We have 64 players. It sold out the same day it went live.
Yeah.
Yeah, Warzone always does. We had people calling for like 2 weeks afterwards going, "Can I get in?" It's like, no.
No.
Also, we
Yeah.
don't take your orders. So
Yeah. So
We're just hosts.
the Warzone Gigabytes, we will be very full for that day. We're going to try to have some gaming space open if we can, but we'll keep you guys posted on it. Because I think there's other things going on that weekend as well already. Isn't
Probably.
it, like Magic
there's
pre-release.
probably DU maybe. No. Magic pre-release is like the end of April, I think.
Okay, cool. Anyways,
So
we will basically let you guys know space like actively on our Facebook page.
yeah,
and all
keep
that.
an eye on the Facebook page.
So,
And as people drop out and like quit, they'll.
Yeah.
fill
I always
space.
say, like, if you want to game on Saturday or like during like a big event, just come in after 5. There's usually plenty of space at that point.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. And it's
Well, we're
not a
excited-
future event, but a past event. Paolo Parenti came in, the man himself, for Dust Day last
Oh, yeah,
Saturday.
Yeah, it was great having Greg and Alicia and Paolo.
Yeah, it
all
was a
here
lot
in
of
the
fun.
store.
We went there. We actually hung out with them at GAMA. I went to dinner with them tonight. And all flew back in on Friday morning. They came here.
And for those that don't know, Paolo is the Dust guy. Paolo is a phenomenal artist. He has done the designs not only for Dust but several other games. He
Magic
works with
Gathering cards, Marvel covers.
Upcoming game we have coming in called Reichbusters.
Yeah.
We did the art for that, I think.
Yeah. So
Reichbuster.
it was great having him in the store. He's a phenomenal artist. And we were honored for him to take the time to come in and join us at Gigabytes.
I think he's in Detroit now.
Is he?
Yeah, because I think he went from here to Ohio, then like to Miami to Detroit.
No, he'll be in Ohio this weekend, tomorrow.
Oh, is it this weekend? So maybe he's flying to Detroit to go to Ohio. Maybe.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Something like that.
And Marie
Busy man.
says the Shakira Beyonce thing.
Oh yeah, Shakira Beyonce.
Or Beyonce. No, I like Shakira Beyonce. That flows better.
Yeah.
Or
My-
Shakira
my-
Shakira
My
thing.
brother was telling me about someone who called her kid Fanta Orange
What?
in Ireland. Yeah,
What?
someone named their child Fanta Orange in Ireland.
Oh my gosh. Thought we were bad here in America.
I mean, if you like Fanta Orange,
Yeah, it's
To
they
name
didn't
your
hear
child?
Vanilla Coke Zero.
good old vanilla Coke Zero Finn.
Is there a Fanta here? Fanta Orange?
No, it's just Fanta Orange. There's a
Like
Fanta
calling your
everything.
name at school? That'd be terrible.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, right.
What about just like fantasy?
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah, event in Toledo. Toledo tomorrow, Greg says. Ooh,
Yes,
they're doing
Toledo Game
Yeah,
Room.
Right, it's all up in Ohio. So
the second best dust store in the country.
all right. Well, it is getting close to our opening time. And
Really? God, we just rambled.
That's the
nothing
best
says
thing,
an
man.
hour worth of content like David Finn.
hey, were you not entertained?
Also, I'm going to be we're going to be running a journeyman league for War Machine and Hordes soon. Rob Ash will be posting up the details as soon as he gets them.
Customers.
And then finally, we have a Cinco de Mayo Monster Apocalypse event going on in Cinco de Mayo. So expect a lot of fun for that. I'll be posting up more as we get closer to the event. Finally, for those who play Monster Apocalypse or the Privateer Press games, they're going to be making an announcement today at 1 o'clock on their live stream. So check into that.
Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right, guys.
Events.
We got people at the door. We should probably let them in.
Yep.
Oh, you look sad. All
I
right, let's
think
go
he's
get
leaving.
them. All right, goodbye.
He left. You got
Bye,
5
everybody.
minutes.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.